Moon in the 10th house. Pride, purpose, and public life. Welcome to Moon in the 10th house in Synastry. The 10th house governs career, vocation, public reputation, achievement, and the contribution one makes to the world beyond the personal. It is the house of how one is seen in the largest possible social context. The professional world, the world of legacy, what one is known for and remembered by. When someone's moon falls in another person's 10th house, the emotional quality of the connection becomes entangled with questions of purpose, achievement, and public life in ways that are unusual and, when understood clearly, genuinely valuable. The moon person feels emotionally invested in the house person's career, reputation, and public accomplishments. This investment is not superficial. It is a genuine emotional connection to the house person's work in the world, to their sense of vocation, to the contribution they are making. The moon person cares about what the house person is building. They feel something close to deep personal pride in the house person's achievements, and something close to genuine grief when the house person's public life goes poorly. This kind of emotional investment, when received well, can be one of the most sustaining forms of support that exists. We tend to underestimate how isolating the pursuit of meaningful work can be. A person who genuinely understands and cares about the work, who is emotionally present to both the victories and the defeats, who takes one's professional life as seriously as one takes it oneself, is providing a form of support that goes very deep. For the house person, the moon person's presence tends to feel most keenly supportive in professional and public contexts. The moon person is the one who remembers the significance of a difficult presentation, who asks how the meeting went, who understands why a particular recognition matters without needing it explained. They are present to the house person's ambitions in a way that is both emotionally warm and practically engaged. There is often a quality of mutual visibility in this overlay, a sense that the relationship itself has a public or purposeful dimension. The connection may find some of its most important expression in what the two people accomplish or contribute together. This makes the overlay particularly well-suited to professional partnerships, mentoring relationships, creative collaborations, and any connection in which shared work in the world is a central feature of the bond. There is also a legacy dimension worth noting. The 10th house, at its deepest layer, is not merely about career. It is about the mark one leaves on the world. The moon's emotional warmth in this context can become an anchoring for the house person's sense of purpose, a feeling that their work matters not just professionally, but in some larger, more human sense. That what they are doing is seen and valued by someone who knows them. Now, let's explore the challenges of this overlay. The most immediate is the question of intimacy. The 10th house faces outward, toward the public and the professional. The moon, however, is oriented inward, toward the private and the personal. When the moon falls here, the emotional connection risks being experienced primarily in public and professional contexts, without quite making its way into the more private register where the moon most naturally lives. The moon person may find that their investment in the house person's public life feels, over time, somewhat dislocated from the intimate personal connection they also need. They may feel that they are primarily supporting a role rather than knowing a person. The house person may at times experience the moon person's emotional investment in their career as an additional layer of pressure, their partner's emotional state tied to how their professional life is going, on top of everything that professional life already demands. The resolution lies in deliberately cultivating intimacy that exists independently of the public context, tending to the private interior of the relationship, where the house person can be a person rather than a professional, and where the moon person can receive as well as give. Moon in the 10th house synastry, at its best, is the overlay of those who believe in each other's work with a full heart, who find, in the shared investment in what each person is building, a form of emotional bond that is both deeply personal and genuinely larger than the personal. In a world that often makes people feel their work and their inner life must be kept separate, that kind of being seen is a rare and extraordinary gift.
Thank you for listening. Next, we explore Moon in the 11th house.